Hey everybody, it's Highly Alchemist, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we ventured further into Toad Town sewers again, and in this episode, we are going to do some more filler stuff. First, let's read this board here. Gallery Radio Giveaway. If you listen to the radio, you have a chance to win some fabulous prizes. You have 3 chances to win. Come on, tune into the radio, or these prizes will tune you out. Listen to the radio information channel for more details. DJ Toad Rock. Interesting. Let's see what this one says. Toad Town Underground News. Princess Peach Gossip. I heard from this friend of mine whose sister heard Peach likes... Anyway, my cousin said X said that Zero told her that Heart says true. Oh my! Anyway, so yeah, that board's there right there. On the radio in that one, Koopa's House in Koopa Village, it was saying something about, like, some sort of a prize or contest thing go on. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and see what Luigi's up to, and... Oh no, where's Luigi? Where'd Luigi go?
Oh, you're not trying to turn us into paper, Luigi, are you? It's my game and mine alone!
I see music notes right here. What's he doing down there? May never know. Anyway, I got some mail from the Koopa Troops here. Thank you so much for taking care of our fuzzy problem. We, the Koopa Troopas in the village, really appreciate what you've done for us. We must apologize for not rewarding you with anything. We are but simple Koopas. Please drop by the village whenever you like. Anytime. It'd be our honor. Best of luck from all of us. Sincerely, Koopa Troopas at Koopa Village. Ah, how nice. That goes to show that, you know, not all the Koopas are necessarily evil. They're not really part of Bowser's team. You know, the ones that Mario's been stomping on and killing for so many years since Super Mario Brothers, but... you know, not to mention, we also have an ally, or one of our allies is a Koopa himself, and another one is a Paracoopa, or Paratrooper, rather. Whichever ones they're called. Anyway, so what do you say we go back to the Master's Dojo and talk to the Master himself and see what more training he has for us? Ah, Mario, welcome to our dojo. For what purpose did you come here today? I want to trade some more. Very well, this time Lee will fight you. Now, Lee, let me see how you handle Mario. Certainly, sir. I will defeat him, Master. Alright, so, now we are facing off against Lee, and he's, basically one of those duplicos that we'll see later on in the game, and what he does is that he, duplicates, or copies off the partners that we have with us. So, yeah, Mario is basically, tattling on himself. Do I really look like that? Look like that? No way! Yeah, you do. You use Headlock and title. Yeah, basically, whichever partner that that Lee will copy, like basically, you know, the kind of enemy that we'll encounter much later on in the game called the Dupligos. Yeah, they basically mimic or just change forms of the partners, and not to mention they'll actually use the exact same moves that they have. Like in Goombario's case, he'll use like Headbonk or the charge, and probably Tattle as well. Which of course he probably never uses because there's probably no reason to do so. Although it would be funny if he actually did, though, and then he'll just go and say all the details, like say some embarrassing things about us. Oh, and he'll do that too, and it is very hard to defend yourself against him. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just continuously do the tattle entries right here. Like, whenever you do tattle entries of the different forms of the partners that he takes on, Goombario actually says something different about them. Like, right now he's doing the tattle for his true form, but... You know, for other partners, he just has different ones, but the other reason I actually decided to go for, to use the tattle ability on them, because he actually does say some funny things about the partners, like, especially with the Kooper, which we'll see in a minute. Alright, now he's turned to Kooper, and let's see what Goombario's tattle is. This one's actually pretty funny. So Lee disguises Kooper. Max HP is 20. Lee has disguised himself as Kooper perfectly, so his attack power is the same as Kooper's usual power. Just like Kooper, he attacks with a shell. If you flip him over, you'll beat him with ease. Incidentally, Lee's red scarf and wristband look cooler than Kooper's. Don't tell Kooper I said... Damn, Goombario! Wow, just... I mean, they look exactly the same, so, I mean, there's not very much of a difference, but... That kind of goes to show that, like, how little you kind of think of Kooper there. Just, wow. You're kind of a smartass, you know? But anyhow, so, that's pretty much it for Lee right here. And yeah, like before, we don't really get any, star points. And with that, so now our training is complete. Enough! Mario is the winner! Lee, you have much training to do. Very well. I will give you this, Mario. And we have our secondary degree card. And with that, if we continue coming back in for more training, then basically a bit of a spoiler right here. We did start off with the with that Buzzy Beetle character, and then against Lee in the second round, and then later on, then we'll be able to fight the Master himself. And in his later forms, it actually does get a little more challenging. So you might want to be mindful of that, but we'll see a little later on though, because we just gotta get stronger for the dojo. And let's see what kind of mail we have. We have some for Bombette right here. Dry Railroad. Oh, let's read it, shall we? Dear Miss Bombette, we write this letter as a humble request to you, the most worthy and explosive of all Bob-Ombs. It's still a long time off, but later this year we will be staging an opening event for a new Dry Railroad route. We feel the event would be a galabash if we could enlist your bomb-bursting help. Crowds love fireworks. Anyway, we'll get in touch with you after your adventure ends to confirm the details. Sincerely, Dry Railroad Transportation Department. And with that, there's not really more letters for us as of right now. And have a bit of a sinus problem right now. But anyway, so now we're gonna go ahead and cut right back to the shooting star stuff. Well, actually, back to Merlovely's house. I think her name is Merlovely. I really can't tell which of the two is one. Yeah, that's. I think the other one in Dry Outpost is actually Merly. So that right there is definitely a Merlovely. So anyway, so within the star points, we go ahead and train for some more badges. I decided to go for the Peekaboo badge, and what that does is that it actually allows you to see the HP bar of the enemies themselves. Fortunately, though, we can't really be able to equip it right now because we don't really have enough star points, and the number of star points that we need is 3, but I think we only have like 1 unit of the star points. And the other one I got was the sound effects A, which basically changes the sound effects of the the ones that they make whenever you attack an enemy or something like that. That's what it does, but it's actually something for show or something that you want to do for fun, but it's doesn't really affect a lot as far as the battle system goes. So anyways, yeah, I was also gonna say that, like, the degree cards you get, Jesus. Yeah, those ones, like I said, they're mainly just for bragging rights, but I figured I just want to go and show this off, and just for the later challenges that we'll do for the dojo itself. Alright, next thing we're going to do, we're going to head back to Koopa Village, and since we have already completed a chapter, that means, that's right folks, we're going to be doing more of those old man favors for Koopa right here. So, let's see what more he has for us, so those menial tasks that we have to do for him. The other day, I went shopping at Koopa shop at the village, but on the way home, I must have dropped my wallet on the road. Look for it, would you? My memory is kind of sketchy, but I think I remember talking to that guy who listens to the radio in front of his house. I'm sure my wallet was with me then, but after I got home, I realized it was gone. I'm hyperventilating. I must find that wallet. Perhaps may you help? Oh, yeah, sure. Clumsy. There was that one time that I actually thought I kind of lost my wallet, but it was actually somewhere in the house, so, yeah, remember this, folks. Please, for the love of God, never lose your wallet. Always keep it safe with you. Like, keep it, like, deep in your pockets, or, at least somewhere safe. Because, it has all your information there. It has your credit or debit cards, or, your ID, like your driver's license, and all that important stuff, so, yeah, if it's all in there, never ever lose your wallet, okay? Please, just don't do it. Oh, thanks, Starhaven. You saved me again, Mario. You seem to have a nose for fighting things. Take this as thanks. And you want to know what it is? That's right. It's another goddamn coin. Alright, so with that, let's see what the next favor is. If you find the time, I really do have a craving for a tasty tonic. Most shops sell it. It's my all-time favorite drink. It really clears out the old beak, yes indeed. Fetch me a cold one, would you? I'm parched over here. I have your word, young fella. Alright, so, actually from what I found out, I already do have a tasty tonic in my item inventory. So I really didn't need to go all the way back to Toad Town and get to the shop just to go get one, but I could at least show you, like, if you couldn't find any, tonics, then, well, you know, I figured I'd just go ahead and show you where the tonics are. But yeah, like, you know, I'll just, go ahead and say this again, you know, just never lose your wallet, folks, because, you know, if you ever do lose your wallet and, you know, you find out that it's missing from you, can't find it anywhere, you realize you lost it, well, I hate to say this, but you would be, you know, completely screwed, and somebody else will find it, and, you know, it's very likely they could cause, you know, identity theft, or they could steal your card information, you know, or, you know, just use a card, your debit card or credit card themselves, and that could really screw you ever so much, so don't lose your wallet.
Pouring piranhas, you're like a psychic, Mario. This is exactly what I wanted. As a gesture of my gratitude and generosity, take this.
Generosity? Just for 1 coin? That's what you call generous?
I've heard through the grapevine that there's a beautiful fortune teller living on Shooting Star Summit. So, if you would, I want you to hike up there and ask for her for an autograph. I'm too shy. Run along for me now. I can barely wait. You promise to hurry?
You want an autograph for... of course. You know. For an old fellow like you, actually wants autographs from pretty young ladies right here. Never fails. It's what you always want right there. Then again, we actually did give him that porn tape from before, didn't we? But anyway, yeah, you want to go ahead and talk to her from her side right there, and not necessarily from the other table. Excuse me, you want my autograph? My, mercy! Are you sure it's mine you want? You really do? Well, this is a first. What shall I do? Ah, of course! I don't mean to be a stick in the mud, but I'll give you the autograph on one condition. A small favor. I want you to visit my twin sister and fetch a crystal ball from her. She lives in a back alley in Dry Outpost. Her name is Merly. Well, Mario, would you? Yes. So, yeah, it's actually, you know, one of those stupid fetch quests you have to do. Like, just having to do this one favor for Kubakoot, and you have to go back and just go and get some for more lovely. Yes, that's right. Basically, what he's doing is just dragging you through the mud with his stupid little favors and just having you go back and forth just to get that one little thing. And yeah, the back alley isn't over that way, but it's actually in the next area right over this way. So yeah, we're gonna go back to Merly right here. Yeah, you know, the very same character who would be completely useless at points. My older sister, Merlovely, what's she want? Oh, I see, a crystal ball. I bet I know. Or, oh wait, she didn't say crystal ball. Okay, well, I kind of... Or did she? Or was I reading it wrong? I don't know, I kind of barely was paying attention to the dialogue right there. So anyways, now we have the crystal ball, and now we just gotta go back to Merlovely's house in Shooting Star Summit. All the way back over there. And so that's, just going all the way back over there, because, you know, somehow it's like a magic warp pipe right there. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Give you the crystal ball right here. Oh, mercy! Thank you! I'll cherish this! And for you, here is my autograph, as promised. It'll be valuable someday. I like how she said mercy right there next to thank you. Like, even though it's not exactly the same, but did you guys know that mercy, or, you know, merci, like M-E-R-C-I, it's actually French for thank you? You know, to those of you who actually didn't know that, so it's like, you know, saying thank you twice. Well, if she actually used the actual French word. Anyway, let's go ahead and give them the autograph. Like you, people like you wanted.
Jumping Jungle Fuzzies, you're peerless, Mario, my word. Good gracious. Oh my, what beautiful handwriting. Be still, my heart. That is, this will be the heart of my collection. You're a stand-up guy for doing no Koopas so many favors. This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks.
Alright, I guess I better stop the voice right there, because I'm about to have a bit of a, well, Matsukov just having to do his voice right here. And so with that, that's all the favors, and now he finally decided to give us 3-star pieces. So I think that's kind of the thing with the favors they had to do for him, is that, like, for each of the first 2 favors, he'll give you just 1 coin each, but after the 3rd favor, then he'll just go ahead and give you 3-star pieces, and then after that, then you just have to wait for, after you get done with another chapter, for more favors. Anyways, also, I actually want to say this, though, is that, yeah, you see right here that this video is, like, long, like, you know, well, I mean, because originally, the video footage I recorded was, like, 39 minutes long, and so, because of that, I had to do a lot, and I mean a lot, of cutting parts out, like, just doing a lot of editing right there. And, oh man, and you want to know why I had to do a lot of editing? Well, I mean, you'll see why in a little bit, but yeah, now all of that's done, then all we got left is those letters that we picked up those letters over in Mount Rugged, the ones that Pear Curry dropped, like the great postman that he is. So now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go ahead and deliver those letters over to some of the characters. We're gonna start with delivering the letter to Merlin in Toad Town, which you know we're about to do right now. So let's go ahead and give him this letter right here. And yeah, I know, we're not gonna do that this time. You are Merlin, correct? The name's Fairycarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Alright, so let's go ahead and give him the letter. You got mail! Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done.
Who's it from? Oh, my granddaughter Merle. She recently entered the family business. Is that so? Oh, I see. Interesting. She opened up her business at Dry Outpost deep in the desert. It's located somewhere quiet off the main drag. She seems to be keeping busy. That's good to hear. Thanks so much for bringing this letter. I'll give you this.
And we have a start piece. Yeah, just like before, just by delivering those letters to some of the other characters, and we get star pieces. Alright, so the next letter we're going to go to, excuse me. The next one we're going to go and, it's addressed to Morty. Hey, Morty! But anyway, so yeah, and it says here that he's in Koopa Village, and, you know, basically, you know, if it says the T at the end, which means Toad, and it says Koopa Village, and, you know, the only Toad to ever be in Koopa Village. Quite obviously enough, this Toad right here, in the Toad House, you know, where you restore your HP, or the HP here.
Whew, oh, pardon me, I got really wrapped up there. That wife of mine, she's so cute.
Okay, you know, I'm still doing. When I do those raspy voices right here, and I'm about to cough again, so I better not do that right here. I gotta be careful. Yeah, that's the thing though. Is like, you know, I mean, I don't really mind doing like, you know, making my voice rather raspy when I'm doing some of the voice acting for the characters. It's just that, you know, if I do it too much, then I might actually kind of start to cough or worse, yeah, probably get a sore throat. So I gotta try to keep it under control here. Oh, guess what, folks? We're gonna do another Chuck Quizmo game. Now, here's the thing, though. This one I had to redo so many times because the question is, how many windows does a Goomba house in Goomba Village have? And it's 1. So yeah, keep this in mind. Some of the Chuck Quizmo questions could be trick questions right here, and like when I tried to do this one, it was actually a good thing I say beforehand because, well, just in case if something were wrong. But like, I actually picked the other 2 answers, like 2 or 3, and apparently they turned out to be wrong, and somehow the correct answer was actually 1 because there's only 1 window right here. Yeah, that house right over there. So, yeah, just like in Grunty's Furnace Fun and Banjo-Kazooie, there's going to be, like, quite a lot of the trick questions, and they would probably expect you to pay attention to some of the little details and just answer them correctly. And they'll just ask you questions like that, where there's absolutely no way you'll ever remember that. Because, you know, most likely you'll probably not be paying much attention. Now, anyway, so that is the letter to that Toad is already done and over with. This one right there! Holy shit, this one! This one right here, yeah, as you can see here, from what, Doom Papa is saying, yeah, he's giving us another letter. So basically, we just, go and initially, give him the first letter to him. What he does is he actually gives you another letter, and then you go to the next person like this guy right here, and he gives you another letter. Yeah, basically, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is what I would call, or what pretty much everybody else calls it, the letter sidequest. And so it's, you know, basically like a kind of a chain of letters you have to do. And so it's like, you know, you just give the person the letter, they give you another one, and it just goes on in a bit of a pattern. It is probably one of the longest kinds of side quests right here. The longest ones. And, like, you know, it starts off with delivering letters about some sort of fishing trip. And then just when you thought that you actually brought the letters to all the characters there, it turns out it's not over yet, because there's gonna be, they're gonna give you letters to other people who have absolutely nothing to do with the fishing trip itself. So, yeah, it's like it never really ends a lot. So, yeah, so the first letter that we basically gave to Goompapa, and now we gave this letter to this one toad of what's left of Peach's Castle. And oh wait, first things first, another Chuck Wismo. All right, yeah, let's go and sell ourselves right here, because I can't help it though, because every time I say Chuck Wismo, I just can't help but just talk to him just for another question. So, name of the leader, Red and Blue Goombas. Okay, yeah, this one thankfully is easy though, because we know the one. It's Goomba King, not Goomboss, Goomba King. Because Goomba King is a better name than Goomboss. I refuse to acknowledge Goomboss as an actual name. It's Goomba King. I don't care what they say. I don't care how they change it. It's always going to be Goomba King to me. It sounds cooler that way. Alright. Whoa, that guy was just kind of spazzing out for a little bit there. Anyway, so this letter is for Coover, right by the very entrance to Koopa Village. So let's give him this letter. Hey, thanks. You came at a good time. I was just about to send a letter myself. Oh, would you look at this? It's a letter from Musty. The two of us are always thinking along the same lines. He's one of my fishing pals. I'll tell you, if you don't fish, you should. What a hobby. No, not the... No! No, don't remind me. Don't remind me. Do not remind me of a certain big fat purple cat voiced by Duke Nukem and just having to suffer through the... no, I don't want to think about this anymore. No. I don't want to think about this. I don't want to think about this. But anyhow, so the next one is to this character named Fishmail. So basically what we'll do, he's actually located at the Toad Town Harbor. We've actually been over there before, but just for a short time. That's where the Club 64 is. I actually tried looking for him anywhere like by those piers, but I wasn't able to find him. It turns out he's actually like right up there by the edge, like up north of there. So that's where he is. But yeah, this is actually the reason why this video was like originally 39 minutes long, and the way the video is now like about 28 minutes long. Because of this goddamn side quest right there. It's, one of the longest side quests ever. And it just feels like it never ends. So yeah, that's why that video took so long for me to record. Yeah, it is that long. So anyway, so let's go ahead and get this letter to Fishmail right here.
What's this then? Shiver me timbers. Word from Goover. Musty said he wrote a letter too. Everyone's got the fishing bug. Time for a fishing trip. You should come along, Mario. Yar, that reminds me. I've got a favor to ask. Could you deliver this to him? Why the Koopa Trooper asked you to bring this letter to me. Goover's the name. Yar, and take good care for the love of fishes.
Alright, so yeah, another letter that we had to give back to the same Koopa. Back in Koopa Village. That's right, back to Coover. So yeah, basically like some sort of a return address I got to do. Yeah, might as well be the mail delivery boy here, because that's what the side quest is in a nutshell. I'm not even kidding, it's so long. So long, in fact, that, the only way I ever end it is because, the last character to send a letter over to actually, will give you a letter to another character who is actually going to be in the next chapter we're about to go to. Which I could save that after I beat said chapter, but... Anyway, the next one is for Mr. E, the Toad House, in Dry Outpost, and yeah, because I noticed right there, one of the Toads wearing a blue turban. Because obviously, though, that's got to be the ones in Dry Outpost, because, the Toads, they all wear turbans. Oh, but first, another Chuck Wismo. I don't know why. Oh, actually, no, I know why. I went back over there because, well... I went back over there because I wanted to go ahead and say it, just in case he gave me a trick question. So, anyway, first things first, another Chuck Wismo quiz. Yeah, it's quite obvious enough, like, those toads right there, they actually be wearing those turbans right here, because, because that's how the people by the Middle Eastern countries, wore, because they all wore turbans, but, anyway, this question, obviously very easy to answer, because if Mario answered it incorrectly, he's probably the worst brother of all time. If, kind of, him stepping on Luigi's foot and in Mario Power 10 is bad enough. But anyways, so let's go and give this letter to Mr. E. And let's see what's the next letter he's going to give to us. Order from Koopa Village. Job's delivering things from Dry Outpost. This guy's a great customer. He's always ordering stuff. Hey, by the way, would you do me a favor and deliver this letter to the next time you're in Toad Town? It's to Misty. She lives there. She's one of those 3 amazingly beautiful sisters. She's normally chatting with her sisters in front of the dojo. Thanks a lot. Alright, so yeah, this one we'll just give to one of the, well, we've actually seen the trio before. The trio of those, those 3 girls over there, right in front of Toad Town, so this might be the one here. Hey, don't you think there have been fewer stars in the sky lately? You know, with so few stars, everybody's wishes are going to come true. Yeah, totally. You think that Bowser found a way to steal our stars? Oh no, I hope not. I have so many wishes. Mostly I want some cool boots. Please give me cool boots. Please give me cool boots. Please give me cool boots. I won't wish for anything else. Tee. And it turns out, yeah, that's not the one. It was actually kind of confusing, though, like, which one's the sisters. Although, I guess the only way to ever help is actually have Goombario to tattle on characters. Because, like I said, not only can Goombario tattle on enemies, he can also tattle on the characters as well. So that way there, you'll know the, he'll tell you the characters' names, and then, and that way there, you'll find out which is one. But that's the one right there they had to, give the letter to. So, anyways, now we have another letter waiting for us that she's going to give the shop owner at Dry Outpost. I order lots of things from the desert. They have so much good stuff. It's not easy saying this beautiful. It takes work. Will you please deliver this? Thanks. Alright, so we have this letter for the little Mouser in the Dry Outpost shop. I like how they call some of the characters like Mouser, which kind of rhymes with Bowser. As a matter of fact, I'm actually thinking of that that one boss in Super Mario 2 USA. Although he is also one of those recurring villains in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Because he's also being called Mouser, and it does rhyme with Bowser. Although strangely enough, the villain himself, well, I mean, maybe like one of the same. I don't know, but like he isn't really called Bowser. He's just called King Koopa. But I do kind of think of him as a bit of a separate entity right here, because there's like quite a lot of differences between King Koopa and the Bowser that we know and love from the games. All right, so this is actually where the letter sidequest kind of ends for now, and the reason for that is because the next letter he's gonna give us is to a guy named Frankie, and it's actually one of the Boos, and they live in Boo's mansion. And spoiler warning there, that's actually gonna be the next chapter. And so, yeah, that's where I'll start right there, because that's, because that letter, we can't really do that right now, so, we'll just wait until after we get done with the next chapter, because, that's where he's gonna appear in. And so, with that out of the way, then I guess that should be it for those, filler episodes, and so, next time on Let's Play Paper Mario, we are going to head over to Chapter 3. And that next chapter is, well, I mean, it was already hinted at earlier, but it does, involve, some sort of a haunted mansion for the Boos. And so, I guess that's what we're going to do. So until next time, see you guys later.